Chapter 3. First, the answers to Chapter two's question. So are they going to meet, and what does Cade look like? Photo or description. R. I think he should go from Cade the Creeper to Cade the Keeper. Heart face. Several answers were in the form of photos. Chris Pratt, Zac Efron, Evans. I think my readers have a type. Chapter 3. Posted 3 April 2020. The clock on my dash changed numbers again. Cade was officially 3 minutes late. With only one Chick-fil-A in town, I doubted he was lost, and traffic was less than half of normal. I knew this because while other people celebrated Taco Tuesday, I honored Takeout Tuesday. A blue truck pulled into the lot and parked on the opposite side of the lamppost, leaving a parking space between it. I opened Cade's Facebook profile on my phone and confirmed his identity. A man dressed in a gray plaid shirt over a gray t-shirt exited the truck with a plastic grocery stack containing rolls of toilet paper. The same slightly mussed brown hair and lean build. He looked taller than I assumed from his profile photo. Couple days worth of beard growth accented his jaw nicely. Stick to your purpose, Sierra. The stack of TP looked good, too. He approached the light pole and picked up the sanitizer and tried to set the sack in the same spot. The lamp base wasn't wide enough. Cade turned and approached my car. I double-checked to make sure Gretchen's doors were locked. They weren't. Not caring if I offended him, I hit the lock button. The click of the locking mechanism echoed in my car. 3 feet from my car door, Cade froze. Rats. He must have heard the lock outside, too. He grinned. His smile enhanced his blue eyes. Then he laughed and raised the bag of teepee. No way was I rolling down the window. This was a bad idea. No one knew where I was. Thump. Cade set the bag on the roof of the car and stepped back. My heart rate slowed, and he took another step backwards. Holding up the sanitizer, he yelled, "Thanks for the trade." I waved and gave him a thumbs up. He continued to walk backwards till I reached his truck. I waited till he'd walked around it and was in the cab before I opened my door to retrieve the toilet paper. The toilet paper was one of the soft quilted brands. I hugged the sack to my chest. His truck roared to life. Behind me, I heard the unmistakable sound of the window lowering. I turned to face him. "Thank you." "Anytime. Sorry if I scared you." I shook my head. "I'm just overcautious." "Aren't we all?" "Thanks again." "See you around, Sierra." He waved and backed out of the parking spot. I tossed the bag of teepee into the passenger seat and buckled myself in. I doubt he'd want to even see me again after my overreaction to him. There was a reason I was 27 and dateless. Exhibit A. The house was too quiet. If Julianne had been around, she would have laughed at me. If Julianne was here, she wouldn't have taken the toilet paper, and I wouldn't have just made an idiot of myself in front of a guy in a plaid shirt. I'd watched enough sweet romance movies on TV to know what the plaid shirt meant. He was supposed to be the leading man. Cade must have another TP swap after mine, because I was not leading lady material. Friday morning brought an odd surprise. Snow. Seriously, could 2020 get any weirder? This wasn't a question I should ask. No one should ask that question. To shower or not to shower? The 10 a.m. Zoom meeting meant I had to be presentable from at least the waist up. So a shower it would be, and makeup for the second day in a row. I debated starting one of my hard-earned rolls of TP when I still had a few yards left of the single ply. If I saved the last bit of single ply, it would be good incentive to never run out of toilet paper again. The rest of the roll found a new home in the sticky cupboard. I reached into the grocery stack and pulled out the TP, wrapped in tissue paper and tied with a curly ribbon. I set it on the counter and pulled out the other 3 rolls, all wrapped for a party. A reminder I'd missed out on potentially fun conversation last night because of my own insecurities. He numbered each wrapped roll with a note. Maybe this was why he's late. Number 1. Some cushy for your tushy. Great potty humor. Maybe the plaid shirt wasn't a sign. I may have dodged an awkward relationship after all. Number 2. Save the tubes to make cardboard Easter eggs. There was a diagram showing how to pinch the ends of the tube together to form a cardboard egg. With proper rationing, I'd have one tube by Easter, but I could decorate it. Number 3. Time to go teepee hunting. I doubted I needed a reminder. It was open season on teepee as far as I was concerned. 4. Don't be worried. Don't be blue. Call and I'll find another teepee roll for you. Cade 555-9003. His phone number. He didn't even know me. He might have looked my profile up like I did his. Since we had friends in common, he could see some posts. What if he were better friends with our mutual acquaintance than I was? Did he really want me to call, or was it just a joke going with his original post? End of chapter. Lauren Grace created a poll. Option 1. Cade makes the next move. He knows her from Facebook. 2. Sierra calls Cade. 3. Sierra texts Cade. 4. Sarah was the one who creeped on Cade on Facebook because comparing friends. She needs to make the next move. Added by reader. Okay, we'll find out their answers tomorrow. What are your answers?